Telling them that I wanted to wait around for Annie to come through was an opportunity for me to get one last nothing-he-could-do-about-it dig at J.P., who'd tried to hook up with Annie last year. But he lost. To me. And losing out in a competition for the most amazing girl at Pine Mountain Academy to another boy who's 2 years younger was something J.P. Thoreau's ego still could not accept. In fact, I'm sure J.P. had somehow convinced himself that Annie had a deep-rooted psychiatric illness that made her unable to accurately process reality. Or maybe he attributed it to her having some bullshit issues with separation anxiety. Whatever it was, J.P. Thoreau was going to have an awfully long year of being forced to put up with seeing me and Annie Altman together. I felt like this tremendous weight had been lifted from my chest, although my armpits were still dripping like twin condenser coils on a moonshine still, when Annie Altman, gleaming her perfect eyes and that beautiful smile, came out of the registration office, waving her papers at me like she was maybe afraid I wouldn't notice her. But it was Annie, and I couldn't possibly notice anything else. Well, except I noticed how goddamned sweaty I was in every spot on my body that had hair on it, and that was also located south of my hairless chin. We have this thing, Annie and I, where we'll just look at each other for a while before either of us says anything. We never planned this routine, but I think we both understood that we didn't need to nervously rush into saying just anything like so many other uptight couples do. Because sometimes words can wreck all the other things that actually go on between us in those beautiful, rich, and silent moments. It didn't matter that Annie was probably thinking about what she was going to wear to the Pine Mountain homecoming dance, focusing on some messed up or crooked patch of hair on my head, or silently extending a conversation we had 4 months ago because there was some point she still needed to make. And why do girls do this? That would probably result in a random outburst of a contextually anchorless exclamation like, "Because you'd never have enough electricity to do that, Ryan Dean." And I'd be all like, "What the fuck are you even talking about?" Except I wouldn't actually say fuck. And I was probably, okay, I'll admit it, not probably, I was, thinking about how fun it would be to talk Annie Altman into swimming naked with me in the creek below Buzzard's Roost, the place up the mountain we run to every year on the day before school starts, which meant we could be there and out of our clothes and in the icy water naked together within an hour if we hurried. But, yeah, none of that mattered, because I was here, and so was Annie. I inhaled through my nose and tried to catch a hint of Annie's perfume, but I only smelled 15-year-old boy, which made me gag just a little bit. "I missed you so much when you left Boston," I said. Annie knitted her fingers through mine, and we walked along the lake. "Sorry if I smell like an airplane toilet mixed with BO, Annie. It's really hot today." And I had been on a plane pretty much all day. Also, thinking about swimming naked in the creek with Annie definitely kicked up the moisture output. Annie laughed. She looked around quickly. I knew what that meant. We got a 1-second kiss in. Kids at Pine Mountain are not allowed to kiss each other in broad daylight. Well, actually, kids at Pine Mountain are not allowed to kiss at all. It's a pretty uptight school, considering all those no kissing, no girls and boys dorm rooms, and no